This body here is 2 months. This one, this two, is not yet 100% decomposed.
And also one vision.
And we have the last one that was only 5 days ago, the one right on the left.
Because
Jest takie miejsce na Bali, z dala od utartych szlaków turystycznych. Można tam dostać się jedynie łodzią. Miejsce to owiane jest tajemniczą legendą. Jej źródłem jest stare drzewo, wydzielające urzekający, słodki zapach. Na przestrzeni wielu lat setki osób próbowało zlokalizować jego źródło. Gdy wreszcie się to udało, wokół drzewa powstał nietypowy cmentarz. Ciała zmarłych osób zaczęto kłaść wokół drzewa, aby przestraszyć innych ludzi zwabionych niesamowitym zapachem pochodzącym z jego wnętrza. Równocześnie drzewo neutralizowało zapach rozkładających się ciał.
So basically tarumin tree mean a nice smell. So like I told you, this long time ago this tree has a very pleasant smell. So invite many different friends to look for the source of that nice smell. So one day he found the source of that nice smell and he wants to protect the area. He don't want anyone else that come and find the tree because he loves the area as well, you know. He later managed to start what it called to be like a kingdom. And then his order is, because he was the leader, he ordered the villagers, whoever died of natural causes, married and no wound, please place them next to the tree. And that's where we place them.
How many of them are?
Yes, all of here, they still have the body. In here, maximum we can place 11 bodies.
Alright.
So what we do when we have new one, we will always take out the old one and place the new one. Take out the old one, place the new one. That's why we don't need so much space. The space is very small of the area because we always replace with the new one.
so it used to be about 1960.
And that old body where is placed then?
And then the remaining with their belonging is over there.
Alright.
Yes.
Why the body is not really smelled is because
You see, what happened is actually the root of the Trunyan tree is actually shut the body. It roughed the body itself. If you can see one of this one
from the empty
over there in the chest, you can still see that's the root from the Trunyan as well over here. So basically, this root cover the body and just take it down like that. And then up here you can see this is their belonging as the last gift from their son or their granddaughter, grandson. You know, the family member will bring a last gift for them. Yeah. This body here is 2 months. This one, this two, is not yet 100% decomposed.
and also one vision.
And we have the last one that was only 5 days ago, the one right on the left.
Because
Yes, the one right on.
seharusnya ini 1 bulan kan udah mulai. Ini kayaknya bunyi baru 1 bulan, ini 1 minggu nih.
Dla miejscowej ludności możliwość bycia pochowanym na tym cmentarzu to swego rodzaju osobliwe wyróżnienie. Mogą być to tylko osoby zmarłe z przyczyn naturalnych, zamężne lub żonate, a także bez widocznych ran na ciele. Uznaje się, że tylko po ślubie życie człowieka jest w pełni spełnione. What do you do with those belongings which are not more used?
Yeah, because we cannot take it back to the village or we cannot burn it. So that's a different thing nowadays because since we have the road access, you know, since the influence come to the village, they bring all this material. But before we have the road access and the outside influence, we don't have those materials. But because it's still part of the tradition that we bring what it's belong to the body and last gift from their family, that's why it caused the piles. Because normally everything was carried here with the body that will be decomposed with the body. It's made from like coconut leaf like this, you see?
So organic stuff.
Organic style. But however nowadays they still do the same tradition but different material. That's the problem.
Składanie ostatnich darów to dla mieszkańców ważny element tradycji. Są to głównie przedmioty codziennego użytku. Monety, szczoteczki do zębów, papierosy, talerze tworzą dziwaczne stosy śmieci. Wierzy się, że zmarli będą mogli z nich skorzystać po śmierci. Is any of your relatives here?
Yes, I have my grandfather who died like 15 years ago. So the sister of my grandmother. Yeah.
Dla mieszkańców wioski Trunyan śmierć nie jest tematem tabu. Uznaje się, że po śmierci następuje reinkarnacja, a skończone, spełnione życie gwarantuje nowy, lepszy początek.